How's it going today, guys? My name is JSP, and it's been a little while. I took a little bit of a break from YouTube, and I mean, it's a little justified because there really wasn't much to talk about when it came to the Chicago Bears. I can just reiterate over and over again about what are they going to do with the pick. Yeah, they made like small signings. Kevin Warren is now the president and CEO officially as of a few days ago, but I am back. I'm going to be making plenty of videos, and when the draft happens, I will most likely be live streaming the whole thing. I want to do a whole big live stream on it. I think that would be really, really cool and really fun to do. So, the draft, the NFL draft, happening in Kansas City, Union Station, is 6 days away, okay? There's still a lot of questions about what the Chicago Bears will do. Will they pick at the number 9 spot? Will they trade back again? I don't know. All right, and here are my predictions. That is why I'm making this video, to give you my predictions. You don't have to listen to it. They might be right, they might be wrong. Who knows? Okay, we won't know until draft day comes. So, will the Chicago Bears pick at number 9? A lot of people are saying they won't. I personally think that they will, okay? They already traded back, okay? Now is the time to get top players, okay? Yes, you can keep trading back and trading back and trading back, and I'm not saying you can't get top players outside of the top 10, but we're in a good spot at number 9 at getting a very good player like a Lucas Van Ness, like a JSN. I doubt it, but a JSN. He's still in there. Okay, a Tyree Wilson. All right, a Bijan Robinson if you want to go that route. Again, that same thing, I doubt it. But we did sign Dante Foreman for only 1 year. So if you want to go get Bijan Robinson and you want to get very good talent that has high potential, I'm not saying he's going to work out in the NFL, but that's literally every draft pick nowadays is potential, because you never know. Okay, look at Trey Lance, look at Jameson Williams. Okay, he just got suspended for 6 games today for gambling. Okay, you never know. But Bijan Robinson has that potential to be a good running back for a long time. All right, so if you're gonna go after that, because you only have Dante Foreman for 1 year. Okay, so I don't see it as out of the picture. Same with JSN. I don't see it as out of the picture, but I see it as unlikely. All right, Tyree Wilson, a Lucas Van Ness, possibly a Jalen Carter, possibly. He's been visiting, he's been doing Zoom calls, he's been doing everything he can with the Chicago Bears, and the Chicago Bears have been doing everything that they can to get some insurance or assurance that it's going to work out if they pick him. All right, so the Bears obviously never crossed him off the board because they were doing visits, they were at his pro day, they were doing everything. And I know it was Georgia's pro day, but you know what I mean. It was Jalen Carter was there, okay, and they were doing visits and all that stuff with Jalen Carter. So he is still, in my book, he is still a possibility to be taken at number 9. You never know, okay? And it's really just those 3. In my opinion, I will be happy with those 3. We need defense, all right? Yes, we need offense too. Offensive line is a very big priority in my book, and probably in Ryan Poles' book too, because let's face it, he used to be an offensive lineman. He knows how important offensive linemen are to a football team. He is very, very important, okay? So, if we were to go offensive line, obviously it's either Paris Johnson or Peter Skoronski. There's a few more options out there that we could possibly trade back and get, but at number 9, it's probably going to be Paris Johnson or Peter Skoronski. I don't know. It's really those 5 options in my opinion. Okay, so if we were picking at number 9, like I'm predicting, Tyree Wilson, Lucas Van Ness, Jalen Carter if he falls, Peter Skoronski, Paris Johnson. Those are the 5 that I am going with. That is a very big possibility. Okay? JSN is probably not in that picture as a possibility. I'm just leaving him in as a maybe. I'd say there's maybe a 5% chance we take him. If all 5 of those, and there's no way it's going to happen, if all 5 of those are taking off the board, then yeah, you go after JSN. If JSN is also taken off the board, which I don't even think that's mathematically possible, because 1 and 2 are going, 1 and 2 are going quarterback, and most likely 3 or 4 is going quarterback too, or all 4 are going quarterback. I've seen stranger things happen in a draft, okay? And I'm only 23 years old. I'm sure people older than me have seen even stranger things go on in a draft. So if JSN is not on the board, then yeah, Bijan Robinson, or maybe Bijan Robinson over JSN, because honestly, right now, running back is probably more of a priority over wide receiver, since now we have DJ Moore. We just re-signed Dante Pettis. I didn't make a video on that. It's not that big of a deal. We got DJ Moore, Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet. We just signed Robert Tonyan. We got all these weapons now, okay? What I'm really worried about now, since we gave Dave Montgomery to the Lions, is running back, okay? Khalil Herbert, I think, is a very, very solid running back. But as a running back number 1, I don't know if he can hold his own. We will have to see if he can hold his own. I think he can. I mean, he did kind of last year, but then he got hurt, and then David Montgomery had to take the load, and then Treston Ebner had to come in for a little bit, and I think he can hold his own. And I think Dante Foreman will be a very good complement to the way Khalil Herbert plays, and I think those two will play off each other very, very nice. But like I said before, Dante Foreman is only here for 1 year. Yeah, you can extend him, but do you want him here for 1 to 3 years, or have Bijan Robinson here for 3 to 7 years? Because that's usually how long you have running back for. 3 to 7 years. 7 years, you get very lucky if they even go past that. So would you rather have 1 to 3 years or 3 to 7 years? Because that's usually how it goes. So that's really what I see. And if it does go down to where the Bears trade back, I'm not really sure what they're going to do. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't even thought about that yet. I don't know who they would pick at 10 through 20, because I don't think they would trade back past 20. We would probably be only getting like another second round pick if we trade back, and maybe like a 4th or a 3rd, an additional 2nd, and then another pick after that if we trade back again. I don't see it happening. I need Ryan Poles to start, getting players that we need, and high talent players. And like I said, I'm not saying you can't get high value players or high potential players outside of the top 10, but we haven't had a first round pick in 2 years. We haven't had the first overall pick in 70 years. What was it? 70 years. So I kind of just want to stay within the top 10. So just pick at number 9. Pick a position that we need: offensive line, defensive line, running back if it's there. I can't wait for the draft. We are 6 days away. So turn your notifications on. Hit that big red subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Go Bears. Bear down.